Hi, everybody. Uh, this is about all of the years that I've been on YouTube. As some of you know, I've on my main channel, Canadian Studmuffin, I've had it since 2006, so over 17 years. And, just like almost everybody else, when they're making videos and they're getting a few viewers, I think everybody gets abuse. Everybody gets some hate comments, and the more views you get, the more hate comments you're going to get. And so I would say when I started out, I wasn't getting any views. But gradually, through the months, I started to pick up some viewers, some subscribers, and that's when the abuse would kind of start. And as I've always said, thankfully, probably about 95% or more of the comments I've received throughout the years have been, good comments, positive. But there's always, a small percentage of people out there that are going to attack me and attack you if you have a YouTube channel. And so I would say, when I first started getting these kind of comments, like your vids suck, it would bother me. It would hurt, right? And that's the intention of these people leaving these comments. And what I would notice throughout the years, even today, is a lot of the times when the person is leaving a negative comment, you go to their channel. They don't have any of their own content for me to, compare with my videos, because maybe their videos suck, but they don't have any videos. And I will say it was much worse years ago. It's not as bad now. Even why I called this series, what I did after a couple of years of this abuse is I turned it around and I started reading a lot of these bad comments, and I turned it into a comedy video, and I just laughed it off, which I do as of today. And it was, back in the day, it was a pretty popular series, and I have, I think, over 50 bad grammar videos on my Canadian Studmuffin channel. If you ever want a good laugh, check them out. Just type in bad grammar on my main channel on Canadian Studmuffin, and you'll see them. And so I thought it would just show, this is bad grammar 5. So this is over 10 years ago. And I'll just show a little bit of what it was like back then for comments and how I responded in these videos. And then I'm going to read some recent comments. And because I was saving, every few months I save up some comments. Not all, and they're not all bad. I also read some nice positive comments to even it out. But I've decided, I'm just not in the mood, on the main channel to do another bad grammar video. So I thought instead I'd talk about it here on this channel. So I'll just play you a little clip. Here we go.
You're a sad twat. What needs to get a lob and do something with your life?
Yeah, that would be the kind of comments I would receive back in the day. They're not like that. I don't know why. Maybe it was younger people back in the day, like kids or whatever, but
Well, I've wanted to get a lob for a long time, but they are really hard to come by. But I have been lobbying for a lob. Has anyone really been far as decided to use even go want to do more like? I've never been asked that before. So I really don't know. You speeded up the video. Please repost at natural speed and with natural sounds. Forget about the music.
yeah, people trying to tell you how to do your own videos, because sometimes I would speed up, make a funny voice, speed up some of the videos just just for the fun of it, and some people didn't like it.
This is just the weirdest and worst thing ever. Thank you. Over 1 million views? Yeah, like you deserve it, you gay, shitty, cut flap. Anyone who watches this whole thing is gay.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You're a 48-year-old virgin who gets his fun from getting views on his gay-ass YouTube videos. Can you say fuck up? Fuck up.
I said it. One more.
And I'm a 52-year-old virgin.
Oh, so I'm 52 there, and I'm 65 now, so that was 13 years ago. How depressing.
Not 48. Fag, fagity fag. Oh, and you're gay. Aren't you a bit too old to be doing that?
Yeah. People, when I started YouTube, people were saying that I'm too old for YouTube.
You're going to be 52 and you look like you're going to 29. This is the truth, no lie, and no homo. And that guy made no sense. How are you too old for YouTube if he's older than you? What the hell is this?
I get that a lot on my channel. So anyway, that's, kind of the way it was back in the day. And I'll show you some recent comments that I've saved. So this comment is from some person that I guess had seen my videos, in the past. And he's come back to, to put me down. I remember when you thought this was really hilarious. Remember New Year's resolutions? Man, that wig was so funny. It's one of the characters I used to do back in the day. Never been done before with Joe Dirt or Ronnie Run. And I know who Joe Dirt is, the movie, but I've never seen him. And I have no idea what Ronnie Run is. So he's trying to say I was trying to copy that and be funny. Bet you thought they'd make a movie out of your character and you were the next Jim Carrey. I never thought that, believe it or not. But, it's just, I guess they come across my video after a few years. Oh, this guy, I remember him, and they have to insult me again. Yeah. And then, some are innocent questions or whatever, but it's like, and actually this was the second, it was like they wanted an answer, and I finally replied. Please respond. Where did you get those chips? I don't remember. It was over 5 years ago. A boot. Yeah, I would get this through the years, even now, once in a blue moon. I guess the way Canadians, and especially the way I say about. I say about. Does that sound like a boot? I don't know. But yeah, and then, attacks on bands, like the Beatles. I have to admit that I think the Beatles are overrated. They're obviously good, and that goes without saying, but being born in the 80s, I missed all the hype. And I'm listening to them now. They sound badly dated compared to someone like Nick Drake, who is timeless and didn't even reach his full potential, dying at only 26. So, he's obviously not a Beatles fan, and that's okay. This is, I don't think Molly's seen this yet. My girlfriend Molly. That woman is a light worker. That if you learn humble from her, yet then you understand she helped you spiritually wise. Not the meat uniform level of life we live. Next level. Never neglect her. They come once only. If you still remain low vibrational after her, then next life will be your next test. As many more time any of you bitches will need to wake up and take your power back, the soul, not the role we play in the meat costumes. Rise up, bitches. Okay. Larry, did you see that Canadian legend Gordon Lightfoot died? And I get this. Anytime a celebrity, a musician passes away, obviously it's all over the internet. And sometimes it'll be even the next day. Larry, did you know that so and so died? It's like, yes, I'm on the internet just like you are. Yeah, and then just about music, I'm making some kind of top 10 list or whatever, and it's annoying when somebody will say, you forgot this album or you forgot this song. It's like, no, I didn't. This is my list, not yours. It just gets annoying. And this is when back in the day, before I was gluten-free, I used to do a lot of food reviews on my channel. And I used to do the Hungry Man frozen dinners. And so this is one of the comments. So there's some swearing in it. I apologize. You also are so full of shit. It's not okay. I bought one of these turkey dinners and it was awful. Are you on their payroll? Ever since Pinnacle Foods Group and then ConAgra bought the Hungry Man name, it has been downhill. I wrote to Pinnacle to complain about another Hungry Man product. He replied and acted like it was news to him. Gorton's, Vandy Camps, they are all the same. Junk for your dollars. So, how much are they paying you for your soul? And then, sometimes other people will respond, this guy has done a lot of research when it comes to TV dinners. What the hell? Yeah, why so much aggression about it? People are weird. I know. And people call me weird. Lars Ulrich just copyrighted my friend's cover of a Metallica song, What a Jerk. And, I guess the person thinks that the drummer for Metallica's actually did that on his own. It's the record companies and all that. And they're directly blaming Lars. Kind of silly. So, The Dark Side of the Moon could have been better without the instrumental intermissions. I think they only added all that to make the album longer. People have their own opinions. And then, like I said, I'll get very positive comments. I've cheered up people's days and everything. But the thing is, I never get too much of an ego, because I get, I'll get, you're a jerk or you're an idiot, you're weird too. So it all levels out, with good old YouTube. But, oh my God, thank you, Larry. Just the start to my day I needed. You may be the funniest man alive. Yeah, and then I guess somebody that doesn't care for CDs. So funny seeing these great classic rock albums on crappy CDs, since they were all recorded on analog tape and made in great sounding vinyl. He didn't like the fact that I was, showing CDs. And then, the Paul McCartney is dead crap. There's idiots out there that believe it. This is the most important cover because this is the one that shows he is still playing the Paul is dead gimmick. What you are looking at is a die. It takes 2 die to make dice, but there are not 2, only 1. And the die does not show 4 or 5. This cover reads McCartney die, with 3 black spots for the other 3 Beatles. It's the most obvious Paul is dead cover since Let It Be. I know this may seem random. One other thing I would get throughout the years, I don't think I have any here, is it'd be something like, I don't mean to be rude, but, and then of course they'd say something rude about the person. I know this may seem random, but would you be able to make a bunt take in a Orlando airport bathroom. It would be better if you were living in the airport at the time, but not required. If you don't do it, someone else would. Please don't tell Molly, please and thank you. And people say I'm weird. And this is for, I did a comedy video on my Canadian Studmuffin channel, how to clean the best way to clean a vinyl record. And I was using the Comet detergent, which of course is going to wreck the vinyl, but it was a comedy video. But I was serious in the video. And some people actually thought I was being serious. Scouring powder, hot water, how to destroy vinyl. Might as well stick it in the washing machine. Now try to play it. And another one. The label is made out of paper. This is so wrong in so many ways. Scouring pad and bleach. Seriously? Be faster. Because I guess, whatever video it was, I wasn't talking fast enough. People are very bossy on YouTube. If you don't like Ted Nugent personally, then F you. Oh, another, a nice comment. You really are the kind of person who could be asked to recite the phone book, and you would find a way to make it interesting. Great video. Thank you, Pierre. Yeah, there's another one, you are a strange, strange man, you know. Oh. Yeah, this is recent actually. I think it was today I saw it. Ever consider psychiatric help? Yes, actually I have. I've been through a lot in my life. It's just, I don't know. These people are hiding behind their keyboard, right? They wouldn't say it, they most likely wouldn't say it to you in person. They don't have their own videos or their own content. So it's easy for, this person, Mike, I guess that's his real name, is it? To insult anybody, right? So it's a sad world sometimes. And then this was on my Facebook. It was public, so. And it was for just one of my food reviews, which obviously had meat in it, And so he asked me, Larry, have you considered meat-free Mondays? It's fine, he asked. But I know what he's getting towards, right? It's like he's a vegetarian or whatever. And I just put, no, that's a shame. And then I put, it's none of your business what I do. Thank you. You are, of course, right. I just asked. Take care. Sometimes, I'm sometimes in the wrong too. I admit it. I'm not a perfect person. I've said this many times. Sometimes, like I said, I'm in chronic pain, which isn't always an excuse, but there's days when some comment will just get to me and I'll say how I feel, right? And I think, is that it? We'll end it with this. What in the F is this BS? For one of my videos, I don't know which one. But, yeah. So, like I said, through the years, over 17 years of abuse, and I've received really personal, nasty comments occasionally, which I don't even want to talk about. But it's just the way people are, in life and on the internet especially. But overall, I'm very happy. if I wasn't receiving the positive comments I've received, then I would have given up a long, long time ago. But like I said, 95% of the comments are good. But there's always people out there that are always going to be attacking you. And so if you have a YouTube channel, I wouldn't put up with it personally. I would, if you're not going to make, like I did with bad grammar, I delete a lot of them. And I also block a lot of people that are, if they're going to be rude, if they're not going to be respectful, I just block them. I don't need them in. It's like, I'm doing a video. It's like you're being welcomed into my home. And if you're going to insult me, it's like, I don't, you can disagree with me. That's different. I've had lots of people disagree and those comments stay. But it's just when you're attacking the person, I don't put up with them. So that's it. So thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.